Here we are at Eldora here in Ohio for the running of the Goodyear Mudbash, the main event. So we've done all the heats. We have our 30 truck field. Let's take a look at our lamp before we get green. Car freezing on the pole 2 is outside is Jeff Bright. Then 30 you have Tim Gary. 4th is Javier Hernandez. And running up the top 5 we got Alexander Rowe. In 6th you have Taylor Brian Price. 7th is Alex Stewart. 8th is DJ Reed. 9th Jason Larkin. Running up the top 10 you got Julie Sarensen. The rest of the field will go Roland Emmerich and then JJ Reed along with Adam Lewis and Brandon Thunder, then Code Luigi and Joe Jefferson, lefters Ducole and Noah Ely, Trey Rainey and Derek Hamill, Michael Cantone and Josiah Kaufman, Luigi Octavo and Eli Bright, Max Harrison and Junior Ramos. These guys start the guys who got in through the last chance qualifier. Josh Meehl won this race last season looking to rebound, and then Cynthia Bright. Running off the field, got Isaac Nichols and Ray Search. That's your 15 rows of trucks, 30 in total. So let's go down track side for the command. So we're getting green here for 30 laps. It's going to be a fairly quick race here this afternoon, but it's a dirt race. It's going to be wild. Pace truck is in. Carter freezing on the pole. He's going to lead the field to the green flag. As he comes off forward, the green flag is waving. We're racing here at Eldora. Trucks already get up high against the wall as they race into turn 3. Tim Gary looking for second on Jeff Bright. Off turn number 4, Carter Friesen will lead lap number 1. Behind them, they're balanced side by side for second. Bright gets up the track. Yeah, the inside's going to be the place to be throughout this whole race. You can see they're 4 wide back there trying to make up spots. Yeah, Julie Sarensen way high. You made a little contact there with Taylor Brian Price. Trey Rainey's going to go right on by to the inside. Yeah, that's what happens when you get shoved up 3 and 4 wide. Car Friesen is pulled away second on back, fighting. Second, third, fourth get cleared, then they're 3 wide. JJ Reed gets to the bottom. Jason Larkin and Code Luigi's coming on the inside lane as well. Trey Rainey sideways underneath DJ Reed back there. He's able to save it. Great save there by Trey Rainey. That could have been his race and Reed's race. Just done right there. Here's a battle. Code Luigi and DJ Reed going to be battling. Jeff Bright started outside the front row. He's back to 7th, possibly even 8th, as here comes DJ Reed in the 75. Onto the inside as Alex Stewart gets to 3rd over Alexander Rowe. Up front, battle for the lead tightening just a little bit. Tim Gary closing in on Car Friesen. You can't see anything because of the dust off of turn number 4. Very hard to see anything from that camera angle. JJ Reed has gotten to 4th. Jason Larker to 5th. Trey Rainey all the way up to 7th. He missed this race last season. How about Eli Bright? He started towards the back, I believe, maybe like 25th, 2030s up inside the top 10 already. Shows how big the inside lane is. 3 wide back here, Code Luigi in the middle. Jeff Bright continuing to fall. He started on the outside. He's back to 15th. Yeah, start second, back to 15th, not where you want to be. Yeah, you want to get to the inside as quick as you can. If there's an opening, you're definitely going to take it. Here comes Trey Rainey for a top 5. Looking underneath, I believe, no, that might be for the 4th position? 5th position, possibly? Yeah, that was for 5th. Trey Rainey's going to get, he's on the back bumper. Jason Larkin now going for 4th. Up front, Car Friesen still pulling away and leading. He has a pretty good lead over Tim Gary. And then, oh! Alex Stewart and Trey Rainey made contact for 3rd. They're both in the wall, and they're both going to be on the outside and falling. And those are the mistakes that you cannot have. Trey Rainey over-aggressive there on the inside lane comes up, and Alex Stewart's there. The damage to the 18, I don't know how severe it is. It looks like, oh yeah, there's some damage there to the front headlight area. He's into the wall again. The truck possibly getting a little bit tighter now. So, a mistake just compounds. Alex Stewart's going to be falling back because of that. Trey Rainey's going to fall back. The right side of Stewart's truck is pancaked in. Trey Rainey got back down to the bottom. He's going back on Jason Larker in the 39. As we're almost a third of the way through the race already. Trey Rainey up to 4th. Carter Friesen trying to get on pole and lead every lap here in the Goodyear Mudbash. Coming to 20 to go. He has a pretty good size lead over Tim Gary. But again, there's always that possibility of a caution, just like we mentioned it. A caution comes out. Noah Ely hard into the outside wall, possibly a ton of damage. Racer in the 09 also involved. So let's see what happened. A caution here as we are about a third way through the race. Oh, that was something. So yeah, let's see what happened. Caution here, just about a third of the way through the race. Actually racing at the back of the pack. Noah Ely in the 23 is going to accelerate off the corner. Brandon Thunder up there. Thunder gets into the wall, comes down. Noah Ely's there. And then the 23 spins around, gets on the flat. Watch him as he shoots back up the track into Racer. Brandon Thunder also with a ton of damage. Look at Thunder's truck up on his side. Eldora on top of the 23. That's not something you see every day. I think that truck lands back on all fours. Yes, it does. We're lucky for that. My goodness, huh? A flip Eldora. You don't normally see that, especially in a stock truck here. Can understand if it was like a sprint car or midgets or something, but my oh my, that's something you don't see every day. So leading the field back to the stripe, it was the 22 of Carter Friesen. They will of course stay out because they don't pit. And Friesen trying to hold on. It's going to be a restart after halfway. Here we go, restart at halfway, 15 to go. Brandon Thunder, no Ely have retired. Carter Friesen with the race lead. Tim Gary second. Eli Bright in third. We take the green flag. We're back racing here at Eldora. And now that tightens everyone back up. Tim Gary trying to run down Carter Friesen. He wasn't going to do that without a caution. He got the caution that he needed. He's now on the back bumper of the 22, possibly looking to his inside. Friesen tight. Trey Rainey coming for third. Going for second now into turn one. Remember, that truck was in the outside wall. And then you also have to note for Trey Rainey, he didn't race this race last season. He doesn't really have any experience on dirt. How would he like it if he won the Goodyear Mudbash? He's up to second now. Battle for fifth is JJ Reed and Code Luigi. Luigi has the spot. Reed wants it. And he's going to drive it to the inside of that number 24 truck as they come down the backstretch. And look at Trey Rainey. That truck is coming. Looking for his second win of the season. Last season's champion to the inside of Friesen off turn number 4. Friesen with a great runoff with 12 laps of racing to go. And watch out if these guys start battling. They might wreck or something like that. Third place could possibly come out with a gift if these two battle really hard. Rainey to the inside. Does he drive it off? Great run off the corner. He's going to get to Carter Friesen. He's going to get by him into turn 1. Friesen's dominated this race. He's led over half the laps. And now he's going to be chasing down Trey Rainey with about 10 laps of racing to go. Eli Bright has fallen to 5th, possibly 6th. Code Luigi has gone by him. JJ Reed's also, so Eli Bright back to 6th. Does he lose any more positions? JJ Reed to look on Code Luigi. Not going to happen for him. And now can anyone get up to Trey Rainey? Yeah, I'm sure there's about, let's say about 27 guys that are going to want a caution right now. Especially if you're Carter Friesen. Code Luigi's been gaining ground. He's sideways off the corner. Tim Gary into the wall pretty hard. And now 9 to go. Code Luigi in the 24 to 3rd. He's going to need a caution, though, if he wants to run down that 18. Same with JJ Reed in the 32 back here. He's also gaining ground. He's up to 4th. And Trey Rainey coming off of turn number 4. He sees 8 to go, but he's in the wall just a little bit. Got really high. JJ Reed possibly got into the wall. Got a little slow off of turn number 4. Eli Bright's coming out for the 5th position on Tim Gary. Behind them in 7th, that's Joe Jefferson, Jason Larker, Isaac Nichols, Michael Cantle battling with Adam Lewis for a top 10 spot. Eli Bright for 5th as they come to the stripe. 7 to go this time. Code Luigi into the wall. JJ Reed will get by him. Eli Bright also gets to 5th. But they're running out of time to run down Trey Rainey. Coming to 6 to go this time by. Trey Rainey has clear racetrack ahead of him. No lap trucks are going to come to effect. And the 22 Carter Friesen's pretty far back. With now just 6 to go. Code Luigi back on JJ Reed. These guys swapping 3rd back and 4th. They're hoping for a quick yellow here. I don't think a yellow is going to be coming though. I don't really see. Unless something in the back happens once again. Which I don't believe it's going to. Come to 5 to go. Trey Rainey just has to coast to home in the Goodyear Mudbash. We keep saying last season he was not in this race. He was the points leader. This season his brother, who's the points leader, did not make it in. However, last season Trey Rainey did end up winning the championship. So is that possibly good for Luke Rainey? And for Trey Rainey, he's open to win on dirt with just 4 to go now in the number 18 truck. He already has one win this season. It came at Martinsville. The Advanced Auto Parts 250. He's looking to add a second win and some more chase points to add to the beginning of the chase, because you're never guaranteed to make it through the first round. With now just 3 to go, it would be 5 more bonus points if he were to win. Carter Friesen is settled into 2nd. That's possibly where he's going to finish. The battle for 3rd still not done. Code Luigi has JJ Reed hot on his tail, and Joe Jefferson up to 5th. And they got Eli Bright, Tim Gary, Michael Canto, Junior Ramos, and then in the battle for 10th is Isaac Nichols and Jason Larker. Eli Bright up high into the wall. And Joe Jefferson might have also gotten it. So just 2 laps to go for Trey Rainey. He's come to the white flag now. Number 18 truck trying to hold on and win here at Eldora. Coming off the corner. White flag for Trey Rainey one more time around Eldora. Can he close it out with a victory in his first ever Eldora race? Gets off of turn number 2 pretty well as they come down the back straightaway. Rainey has no contest as he hits turn 3. He didn't make this race last season. He's going to come back in the second season and win it. Trey Rainey wins the Goodyear Mudbash. Carter Friesen in second. A side-by-side battle that goes to Code Luigi for third. But Trey Rainey, how about that? What a story that is. Wasn't in this race last season. He comes back the next season to win it. Wow. Let's now go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Goodyear Mudbash at Eldora. There was 1 caution flag for 5 laps and 1 lead change among 2 different drivers. Trey Rainey ends up leading 12 of the 30 laps to get to victory lane. Carter Friesen, who started on pole, led the most laps. He'll end up second. He got passed on the restart. He led 18 of 30 laps the most. Cole Luigi, a quiet third. He definitely charged up through the field with J.J. Reed in 4th, and then Joe Jefferson up to 5th. Michael Canto in 6th, then Tim Gary ended up 7th. Eli Bright 8th, Junior Ramos 9th, and Jason Larker rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. We mentioned how Josh Samito won this race last season. He ends up in 11th, so not bad for him. I'm sure he would have loved a victory here today, though. As we look down, only 30 trucks members started the race. 28 finished, as Noe Lee and Brandon Thunder involved in that horrible crash. As you can see, your points of Luke Rainey did not make the event, as we mentioned. Now let's go to the point standings. So we're approaching the chase. Here are the point standings. No new winners. Luke Rainey still has the points, but it's now down to 102 points because he did not show up to the event, or he didn't make the event. He showed up, he just couldn't get in. Trey Rainey up to 3rd with his win. Tim Gary 4th, and Louis Jack Tavo is 5th. Then you got Roland Emmerich in 6th. Avi Hernandez in 7th. Joe Jefferson up to 8th. Laughter Stucco 9th, and Taylor Brian Price rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. See, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 winners in the top 20. Those would be the 10 to go on into the chase. As we look down at the rest of the field, another winner, Brandon Thunder, down here. He has to get up or get another victory this season to have his win counted. But once again, we still have a lot of racing left before the chase. A lot of different winners to be decided. So the next race will be the KFC 200 at Kentucky. See you guys then.